So, I would say beware of like maybe like epilepsy, flashing image type things, possibly. I don't know, but it is just going to be all black and white. So it's going to be, I don't know, harsh on the eyes potentially. We'll see. The turn. Is it the heel turn? Are we the bad guy? We the baddies. Right. Oh. Static. Right. Oh, anytime I move the camera, okay, I'm not going to do anything then. WASD is not doing anything. Yeah, don't go there. Look up. Look up does not help either. Like, there's fine. Where's the point where it went fuzzy? Just have to move very slowly. Oh, is it hitting the white? Okay, if we stay in the black? Oh, okay. I can't go any further down, though. Right. But tell me if I hit... Yeah, okay, so that's what it is. How do we... Oh, I can turn around this way. There we go. Right. Come back around. There we go. This is all about perspective, I guess. Right, so stay in the light. Well, stay out of the light, I guess. Oh, did I just nudge some... Oh, fuck! The piston moved! Well, I guess that's what pistons do, don't... Oh! Trying to do this quickly, so it keeps up with the pace of it, also. We're okay over here. Oh, we have to be aware of the thrusting, do we? This is going to be annoying to have to redo this all over again if we screw this up. I guess actually we can go over there. Slow and steady, I guess, is our goal here. Stick to the dark spots. We made it. I generally thought there was going to be to move around. What I saw, I thought it was like classic first person. So apparently, ooh, okay. The controls are weird. Ah, there we go. This feels weird. How the camera's reacting. I have to come in, like so. Okay, no, that's not what I have to hit. It's a bubble of some sort, is it? Okay. Did I fail? I guess I failed. We just didn't get the buzz of static. Or did I move to a different place? I moved. No, we did reset. It was just without the buzz of static this time. This way? Yeah, okay, we've used the bubble. Or am I going through that gap? Maybe. Running out of mouse mat here. This is weird. Enter the triangle? Yes, I guess we do. See, this is what I saw in like the screenshots and such. There you go. Yes, okay, right. We can move now. There we go. Wait, that's not... Okay, so we don't move any further out of there. That was light? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to stay in the pitch black. Like so, maybe. Does that qualify there? No, I guess it doesn't. How far back down this tunnel can we go? Aha, I somehow have to get in that triangle there, but that's very much in the light. How do we get in there? I don't know. Do I cast a shadow? Okay. Feels... So this feels weird and different. I kind of dig it. Your brain hurts just in general or watching this? Yeah, because we're going to reset the moment we kind of hit the light here, right? Oh no. Aha, right, okay. Okay, oh, right. What was too light there? We hit that bit? No. Shadow here? So look. What's behind us? It's behind you. Well, I'm not going to be able to cross that gap, am I? Okay, right. I guess we work our way back. I can go on the ground. Go on the ground? That light patch might be too much for us. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's crossing a threshold I'm not allowed to. But it seems pretty dark, doesn't it? Yeah, it won't let me cross that bit, though that is very much in shadow. What the hell? No, we don't go into the tree branch. I'm gonna say that's very light. Like, all this ground's fine. Okay, yeah, we can cross the ground. Yeah, I thought the tree branches were going to be a no-go. What about... Yeah. This is weird. Also, I am getting some screen tearing now. Look. There is no option for the visuals. Okay, so... Yeah, so I was going to say, otherwise I would be playing this in windowed mode, but that's not an option. Yeah, because that's 100... Yeah, that... figured as much. What the? Where? I presume we're supposed to, unless it's something like I do this. Stay. Guess not. We're not allowed to back on over this. Let me shove that in the corner there. Oh, I guess the tree branch. I mean, that's a very black spot there, right? No. It's all about light and dark. We're allowed to stare at the darkness. Where the hell is our transition point? Ooh! Hole. Can we peek through that hole? Let me. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we cross over. Yeah. How the hell? Yeah, you know what, Shinobi? My head's starting to hurt now as well. See, yeah, that's pretty light, but we're all right there. We step out the wall, we're done. Am I just allowed to stay on the wall? Now, we would definitely, well, at least our eyes were dilating. Like, staring at the sun there. What do we reckon, folks? What is the trick to this puzzle? It does all feel like it's a trick, right? Nope. I'm trying to find a gap to move through where it's dark. I don't know what I touched there. I'm pretty sure going down the middle there is... yeah. Yeah, there's very much light spots there, which we're not going to be able to get past. Yeah, but we can have the dot on there, which is like it's barely grayscale, right? Yeah. Curissa and Curissa. Okay, theoretically we're looking at a further back wall, but we're not going to be able to get past this tree now, right? Yeah. What about those mountains over there? Can I get up there? No. Just thinking those blocks up there. Are they dark enough that we can look at them? No. Trying to find where the seam is that we're allowed to pass over, because it's just going to be a very narrow thing. Yeah, okay. So that plant life down here 100% does it as well, so we're not allowed to touch that. So maybe it is somewhere near this. Have to feed our way through. Yeah, I think this like hole in the tree is probably something we're supposed to utilize, right? How, though? I have no idea. I have no idea what I touched. I'm wondering if we're just supposed to back out there. Where's the exit? Yeah, brushing up against the wall. I can't see what I'm doing, obviously. How high up here can we go? Reasonably high. Wasn't the exit somewhere back here? Yeah, it feels like I'd slid far enough back that we would have been able to dip through the gap.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
Also, I'm hearing the sound effect going off, but I'm not seeing it pop visually in chat. So whether, because I'm having to do this in full screen, chat's being a bit weird. But I'm presuming that's you, Sky, because that's normally what you post. So I guess we'll see you in a bit. Like, somebody else post something in chat just so see if I can see it moving. Otherwise, yeah. This is why I don't normally do games full screen, because weird inconsistencies like this. I can't see what's happening in chat, apparently. Well, unless I can do... Wrong second. Hang on a second. Is it this? There we go. Alright. Right, I somehow need to get... Now, are we allowed to travel via the blocks here? Possibly. Yes. Ah, the seam wasn't quite right. Okay, okay. We have our transition point. We look over here, back off in this direction. Transition there. Lovely stuff. Right. Do I need to make sure that gap is very tight? Okay, no. We really can't go through there. Okay. It's just being weird. Could be. Okay. Trying to find consistency with its rules. I guess we... Maybe we're not... It's like, I mean, the stairs and everything, like, 100% we're, like, supposed to be transitioning between these, right? No! Okay. Where's your consistency game? Like, that's fine to stare at. This is clearly a way of transitioning. But we can't go from that stone to that stone? And yeah, we it's not like we can go over there, so we have to go through this rock. It did more or less let me do it then, but then it just gave up at the end. Right? Welcome, Blue... Oh, actually, weren't you in here before? Are we just beeping and booping, are we? Right. Okay, this is like when I asked like 2 minutes ago, somebody posted something in chat. And now chat's just gone black for me. Okay, right. Really doesn't like having that do that. Okay. What if I like put them right up against each other? No! What the hell? I like the presentation. I get what we're supposed to be doing. But it's trying to figure out like what it deems is a safe thing to kind of interact with. Like, you look at that, you're 100% you're thinking, like, okay, we're supposed to go from stone to stone, right? And I can't see a seam of light. There's a tiny seam, which I imagine would be a break. But there feels seamless. Okay, we're crossed over now. Let me do that one. What the hell? So I'm going to tab out just so I can see chat. Time to riot. Okay, yeah, I tabbed out so I could actually see what was going on with stuff. So this is like art. Twitch is being twitching. Yes, it really is. Okay. Let's try and get back into the game and let's see if chat wants to react. Maybe overlap the blocks? Possibly. Okay, right. I've essentially tried to refresh chat now. If somebody else wants to post just to see if it is still working, we'll see. Okay. We make that leap. Right. Overlapping and okay. Overlapping? No! Like, it's very much an arty one, definitely. But trying to figure out its rules so we can actually play the game as well. There seems to be somewhat inconsistency, right? Like, what's it deem a light and a dark patch? Like I said, we can go all the way up to there. That's very fucking light. Like, the difference between, like, shadow of the third block? Maybe it's the shadow on the ground. Maybe we are allowed to move onto the ground, possibly? Also, I was able to see the text. How are we doing, Fears? Right, okay. So, let's go from 2. We did it before. Why is that one? Like, that one seems really fucking skittish. Right. See, this transition's consistent. This one isn't. Okay, that was annoying. I was still locked on the block. Okay, that one just didn't like... I guess I might have brushed against that scrubland there. Right, you saying maybe try the shadow? Nope. I feel like there needs to be a great consistency on like what classes of shadow in this game that we're allowed to transition to, right? See, that one seems really inconsistent. The first block to the second block, right? I mean, presuming we get to next concrete block. I guess we're going up the stairs and then from there to there, right? Maybe it is working off the gamma settings, but as we saw, all we've got for option is audio. So that's it. So it's not even that. What? What does it want me to do? Tell me, game! See, like, the difference between that and that, I mean, we could even go up here, I'm guessing, and look. So I don't think it's a contrast thing. Because that's wildly stark contrasts. But this is even more consistent. And this one's, like, really kind of... I think we just have to give up on this one purely because the game is way too inconsistent. We can't actually do it? See, I mean, the contrast difference between this and this is wildly different from that to that. Maybe the tiny dot we're looking at is not representative. Maybe it's actually a bigger circle around it. And because a tiny bit of it is in the light? Straight through the middle. There you go. Okay, we're on that one. What about if we go this way? Okay. Okay, we can go to the top of this. Will it make me go from there to there? Okay. Like I said, this is wildly inconsistent on what it wants. I mean, they feel like fairly hard transitions, don't they? Oh, shit. I was just nudging. Okay. Right. I'm nothing if not obstinate. This is one of those, I think, I can do this. The game is just being a pain in the butt. Okay, I'm treating it like the circle is actually larger than it is. Alright, we know we can go from here to here. To here. Right, can we transition onto the staircase? There you go. Wow. Is this the Dark Souls of Avoid the Light and Perspective? Well, I mean, we completed the demo. Played an abridged version. Like, yeah, it definitely needs, like, a contrast setting. And, yeah, maybe some kind of indicator of, like... I guess it would be too easy, but... Like, the initial rules it was telling us is stay in the shadow. But, like, what it deems shadow seems very, very flexible. You've got a barber grade electric razor in the Prime Day deals, and there's like 10 attachments, 8 of which look like Inspector Gadget madness. Anyway, that was, what was it called again? What Has Come Before.